Another spin on Sin here. Stopwatch and Dematerializer. And here, big trade coming out.
It's really awkward. He's going to get ignited.
The lane priority in both mid and bottom into something meaningful.
Mechanical support in my mind, and he's being put onto Yuumi now. Yuumi has the ability to... Okay, nice little trade here. Doran might get dove. The TF coming in, though, in the flash. Oh, they're going to try to turn this one around. Looking, they didn't want to go onto Ornn, but they are going to go onto him now with the exhaust coming out here from the TF. They might have enough. Rascal desperately trying to get in there and clap, and he will.
Getting back into mid lane right now. There's no one to pick up that farm. This just means that TF's going to lose it. I'm actually surprised Olaf is not just gunning it straight to mid. And it looks like he's finally going to make his way over.
He's going to try to kick him after that last one goes down. Here it is. There it is. The flash comes in, and I think Jovi might just die. He's waiting, and there. I mean, they're going to try to pull this off, but the turret goes down.
They can dive him with the minions, but the teleport would come in, and then Orianna.
Yeah, they think they have the damage here, and Jovi's tanking so much with the stopwatch. They finally do get him, and actually, the double kill is going to come in here for DRX. The rotation. Perhaps a little bit late as Klid is going to try to pull this off. Doran on guard duty, but he nearly gets off process. He has to say, I need to deny this because we got a win already. We don't need another win with the big. As BDD, he doesn't have anything but cleanse here. He is going to use it in the end, as well as stopwatch, but he's already dead.
Don't really do anything in 15 seconds now. Deft is but he really wants the Shiver.
We're looking for BDD here. End life potentially. Here comes Doran and BDD again with no summoners. But where's the damage? The Q will come in from both, and they do pick it up. The follow-up ultimate from the Wukong might just be enough as they're running in there. Here comes Olaf, the big boy, as now Klid might also bite the dust. No, he imagined. We're going to wait for DRX to start this one up.
Here is the Infernal, and this fight is going to be do or die, most likely for Gen.G.
Yeah, helping to
does have the cat on him.
Jovi, a little bit of an awkward spot. Ruler going for the assassination, but Doran in the backline is doing so much. A big Ori ultimate is not going to do enough, though. He doesn't quite have the damage right now, and so the CC out of the Wukong is going to be so much more. I'm in control of this game. Highest level right now, level 17. They're looking, okay, well, again, it's Sivir, but he tried for it, as now Doran is going to engage, and Rascal is left all alone. They might try to re-engage here with the gold card, but no, Rascal's out, and here we go. Everybody's rooted, everybody's knocked up by the Wukong. And that might just be the nail in the coffin here for Gen.G. Everybody is getting routed. Ruler running for his life. And Steph is not going to give up on this one. He wants to declare himself the better AD carry in this game, but Ruler actually will get away for now. But it does not matter. The game is going to get away from Gen.G, as Ruler says.
I mean, I don't know what is going on today here at Lol Park, but Sandbox versus Damwon, and now DRX versus Gen.G. This is
playable.
That is exactly what they need to do.
It did literally zero in this game.
Oh, it's such a pathetic
balanced comp. To be honest, Gen.G took a very later game comp, and they were focusing on the late game team fight, but they were trusting on the strong laning phase from Rascal. And it seems like LCK teams made a consent to kind of trade Aphelios and Ezreal for the bot card, but at the same time, this time around, DRX actually answered to B1 Ezreal with Siva. DRX with Yuumi, and also this pocket pick, Siva, was a really good card into Ezreal. Overall, there weren't too many upsets in terms of pick and bans, but this Siva card works so well up against Gen.G comp. So let's take a look at the first Destiny gate onto the top from Chovy. This was a very kind of new style of top dive coming from DRX. Chovy took a very early Destiny onto the top side and was crashing in the wave up against the second tier turret. But this was a very risky choice because this was not a very forced play coming out from DRX. They actually could have just skipped it, but they were giving a really high risk, high return play, and they were able to pull it off. Ornn has TP. Ornn is so sustained, so it was not that easy for them to pull it off. But this time around, all three players were on the same page, and they were really jointed, taking down Ornn and also BDD with Orianna.
뜨거운 경기를 보여줬는데요. 누가 불 좀 꺼주세요. 뜨거워요. 네, 그리고 오랜만에 시비르가 등장했습니다. 이렇게
We want to discuss more about Sivir pick.
만들어졌는데 DRX가 시비르를 굉장히 잘 활용하더라고요.
You could see how DRX played Sivir into Ezreal. So they were keep repeating this with Yuumi and Sivir comp. Sivir just crashed in the wave and Ezreal had to answer this. So watch here. The Sivir once again push mid really hard and then rotate to the bot side. Based on their high mobility, they were very proactive all around the map. So here's another repeat of that Sivir wave clear. So DRX's macro was on point today on this Sivir. Just like Deft did, they can just push mid lane and all the 5 players can group up in the side lanes and they can easily outnumber the opponents. Maybe some of the LCK teams could have forgotten that Sivir is a viable pick, thinking too much about Aphelios and Ezreal, but we could see that still Sivir is a very sustained and viable pick in the current meta. Especially Deft and Keria, they understood this comp really well, and they piloted it as a premier players. Then let's check out who the player of the game for game number 1 was. Chovy on Twisted Fate. Chovy winning the first POG of the split, even though DRX already got a series win earlier this week. But this top turret dive was the point where DRX gained huge priority all around the map. Chovy was playing Twisted Fate up against Orianna for 2 games in a row, which was a blind pick. But he has been pulling it off really well, so maybe the opponents, it's time for them to consider actually banning it away from Chovy. Chovy's Twisted Fate is so versatile. He has a very strong laning phase, and at the same time, his roam ability is on point. Because typical Twisted Fates, they are actually really weak during the laning phase, but that was not the story for Chovy. And today, we got a unanimous POG over here, Chovy winning all the votes from the POG voters. Then let's check out whether he can keep this vibe or whether Gen.G can turn it around. It's game number 2, Gen.G versus DRX.